Hi everyone, welcome to Agnes Tech Zone. In this video, I will be presenting the topic Process Concept in Operating System. The contents of this video are Introduction, Memory Layout of a Process, Difference between Program and Process, Process State, and Process Control Block. What is process? A program in execution is called as a process. The status of the current activity of a process is represented by the value of the program counter and the contents of the processor's registers. Next, memory layout of a process. The memory layout of a process is typically divided into multiple sections shown in figure. So these sections include text section, data section, keep section, and stack section. In text section, it contains the executable code. Data section, it contains global variables. Keep section, memory that is dynamically allocated during program runtime. And stack section, temporary data storage when invoking functions such as function parameters, return addresses, and local variables. Difference between program and process. A program is a passive entity such as the contents of a file stored on disk. It is often called as an executable file. In contrast, a process is an active entity with a program counter specifying the next instruction to execute and a set of associated resources. A program becomes a process when an executable file is loaded into memory. Next, process state. As a process executes, it changes state. The state of a process is defined in part by the current activity of that process. Each process may be one of the following states that are new, running, waiting, ready, and terminated. This diagram shows the state diagram of process. New, the process is being created. Running, instructions are being executed. Waiting, the process is waiting for some event to occur. Ready, the process is waiting to be assigned to a processor. Terminated, the process has finished execution. Process control block. Each process is represented in the operating system by a process control block. It is also called a task control block. A process control block is shown in figure. It consists of process state, process number, program counter, registers, memory limits, and list of open files. Some of the information in process control block contains are process state. We already know we have 5 states that may be new, ready, running, waiting, or terminated. Next, program counter. Program counter indicates the address of the next instruction to be executed for this process. CPU registers. The registers vary in number and type depending on the computer architecture. They include accumulators, index registers, stack pointers, and general purpose registers. CPU scheduling information. This information includes a process priority, pointers to scheduling queues, and any other scheduling parameters. Memory management information. This information may include such information as the value of the base and limit registers, the page tables, or the segment tables, depending on the memory system used by the operating system. Accounting information. This information includes the amount of the CPU and real-time used, time limits, account numbers, job or process numbers, and so on. Finally, the status information. The information includes the list of input-output devices allocated to this process, a list of open files, and so on. Thank you.